Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Christine. I will leave all my socials down below so you can follow me and contact me. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post a new video. Now today we will be discussing Makeup Revolution, full face of Makeup Revolution. This is definitely a great brand in terms of price. So if you want to know what I think of the products, then keep watching. Okay guys, so kicking off with this video, I did my brows off of camera. I used my regular Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. The reason for that is because I checked the Makeup Revolution brow products and I didn't find anything that matched my hair complexion. So I really wanted to give this brand a fair chance. So I figure I just do what I normally do with my brows. If you haven't seen that brow tutorial, I will link that up above. But just to save time for this video, I just started it off camera. So starting off, I wanted to try these. These are the Fast Base Stick Foundations. I've never, believe it or not, tried stick foundations. I've always gone with liquid. So I figure why not? We're gonna kick this off. I brought F7 and F10 just to see if I wanted something for highlight and a foundation moment. So let's see what the F10 looks like. I mean, it looks maybe about right. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks about right. I don't know how much or how little to put. So I'm going to go with my full coverage and just put a lot. And then I'm going to use the F7 for around my eye. It's going to be a little lighter just to give it some brightening. Now first I'm going to use a blender, a sponge, and just do the lighter color first. Blend it out. Now with my favorite foundation brush, I'm going to swirl the base color. This is pretty. Wow. I've always been scared of cream stick foundations because I'm like, oh my god, it's probably gonna look super like full coverage. Now I love a full coverage, but I don't want something that looks like I have so much makeup on, you know what I mean? But this is really pretty. Always bring it down to your neck. Now working on the forehead. I like to do swirling motions. Wow. I'm like super impressed with this. The color is like kind of perfect, which is crazy because it's so hard for me to find a foundation match because my skin is kind of like has a yellow undertone but at the same time has a pink undertone in certain areas. So it's so hard for me to find a foundation that's not too yellow with the undertone or too pink. So this is like really pretty. Now I will list all that I've used today down below in the description box along with prices so you don't have to worry about that. But so far I'm kind of living for this. I feel like this is probably gonna be like my fave, my new fave. So speeding along, I got the Makeup Revolution, what eyeshadow palette is this? Forever Flawless Constellation. Now check this out. I saw this and I was like, what? Like, how come I've never seen this before? I'm sure this is not new. Or maybe it is, I'm not sure. But this is kind of everything. The color story is really cute. And the good thing about this brand is it's drugstore price, so it's priced really well. So you guys should definitely snag whatever I recommend on here, whatever you like. Let's see here. Maybe I'll start with that Mars color, which is this one here. Not a lot of kickback, as you can see. And it coats on pretty well on the brush. So let's see how it performs on the eye. I'll be honest, guys, I don't use a lot of drugstore products. Not because I'm bougie, you know, but because I haven't found any brand that has like wowed me, you know. So if I can find a brand at a drugstore price, I'll be shocked, but I'll also be pleasantly surprised, you know, especially to recommend to you guys, you know. So let's see, this color is really pretty, really pigmented. Hopefully there won't be a lot of fallout because I have a cream foundation on, but we're gonna work with it and see. Look at that. That's like really pigmented. I'm so pleasantly surprised. Now I've used Makeup Revolution. I love their Conceal and Define. I've mentioned it in previous videos. And I've actually used 3 of them as a base, highlight, and like a contour shade. And I've used it like as a full foundation, full base foundation. I know recently they came out with the actual foundation, but when I went in the store to look for the shade, it wasn't the same shade colors. Like it was a different, and it was weird. It had weird undertones. So I don't know. Maybe it was just what that store had available. But normally I like when brands, like let's say the shade to this concealer is C10, what I normally am, right? I would love it if they put the foundation the same actual shade, C10, so people would know, you know, what to get. So I tried looking for I think it's F10 on the foundation, but for some reason it didn't match with me. So I don't know. It was really weird. So far this Mars color, I really like. Check that out. That's really pretty. So we're gonna go right along this Jupiter color. This color here. Again, not a lot of kickback, which I love. I mean, it doesn't matter, but for you guys, you know, I know a lot of you guys feel like it's a waste when there's a lot of kickback, but there really is hardly any here. And it coats the brush really nicely. I think this palette was like $15, which for an eyeshadow palette is amazing. Wow, this is pretty too. I don't know why I've never tried their eyeshadow palettes. I also love, oh my god, do I have it here? Their Vivid Baked Highlighter. This is in Golden Lights. If you guys haven't tried that, it's everything. I will show you guys, I will swatch it for you guys just so you guys can see. It's kind of a big deal. So I know they have a lot of good things. I've just never tried their foundations or their eyeshadow palettes. So moving right along, I think I'm gonna do the Celestial. This color here. Just for the brow bone. Give it a little pop of color. And of course, guys, I will go back and like make sure everything is blended correctly, but I like to apply the colors first. That's nice. I want to bring this up a little and blow it out. So I'm just doing swirling motions, just so it's not like a harsh line. And I love like bringing my eyeshadow all the way up here. I know some people, you know, they prefer it, but since I have hooded eyes, I just want to use my whole lid space, whatever lid space I have. Going back in with Mars and just applying a little more just to make sure it stays its beautiful color and doesn't wash out. That's really pretty. Oh my god, kind of living. So I'm going to cut my crease and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so we are back. I actually started the other eye off of camera as well, just to allow the concealer to dry a little bit on this side so I can apply shadow. So we're gonna go right along. I want to deepen up the ends of this crease, so I want to use Universal, which is that brown shade. Deepen it up a little here on the end, just on the end. Of course, you see you have to get in that crease. You have hooded eyes like I do. And if you can't get in that crease with a brush like this, you can get a flatter brush, something like this, and literally dig into that crease area with the shadow. Hooded eye problems. And then I want to go in with Venus, which is that bright pink color, of course. I want to go in with pink. And I want to pat the color. I don't want to swipe right away, especially using concealer, because if it's not fully dry, it's just going to leave it like a hot mess. So you pat and swipe very carefully. So far, the colors I've used are all pigmented, all really pretty. What do you guys think? Now, I'll show you guys a little closer. You see that little area that doesn't have shadow? What we can do is get a really small detailed brush. So something like this little brush. Oh, let's see. Can you see it? Yes. Go in with that Mars color, which is that first color we applied. And very carefully fill in that little gap that doesn't have shadow. You see what I'm saying? See that? Now this still looks harsh. So what you want to do is go back with the brush you used for the Universal. Dip in to Universal. For example, let me show you. You dip into Universal, right? Then you dip into this pink color. Tap on the accents. And just lightly feather it. This will soften up that line, that harsh line that it had. See that? Just back and forth motions. And it just blended it more seamlessly. So let me do the other eye really fast. Now going in with my Universal. Oh, kind of in love with these colors together. Now I'm going into Universal and Venus, both together, and blending those two here. Maybe I'll swatch a few. I know you guys know I don't believe in swatches, but just for you guys, let's swatch. I will swatch Neptune, which is that blue color. I mean, wow, like look at that. Saturn, which is that color. Wow. I mean, this palette is beautiful. I really have nothing bad to say about it. Maybe I'll do something for under my eye. Maybe I'll go with Dimension, which is this shade here. And just apply it under my eye. That's pretty. Now guys, when you do an under eye color, it doesn't have to be the same exact color here, but it should definitely blend in with it. When you hit, I'll show you exactly what I mean. When you're hitting toward the tail end here, you want to blend the colors together, just so it looks more seamless. You see that? So we'll just blend them in together. We're gonna go right along. Now I got this, what is this called? This is the Vintage Lace Intense Metallic Cream Powder Highlighter. Wow. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Now this immediately caught my eye. I saw this and I was like, wow, this looks stunning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to swatch them on my hand just to show you guys each of the colors. So going from here to here, I will swatch all 4 of them. That's the first color. Okay, the next color right next to it. Really pretty. The next one right here. And then the last. So these are all the colors, guys. So looking at this, I think I'm going to go with the third and the first because they have like pink undertones to them just to match with the eye look. So I'm gonna start with the third one first, which is this one. Wow. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That's really pretty. Now I'll take the first one and just plot it literally on top. Just to give extra dimension. Wow, that's gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Do the same on the other side. Now I feel like I want to put something here in my inner corner. Maybe I'll grab that Celestial color, the one that I used earlier, this one. And I'm going to combine it with Fractal, which is this one. I'll dip into them together so you guys can see. Basically like this. And just dab it. Just dab it here. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Yeah, I feel like it just gives it like that extra oomph. So I got the matte, what is this? This is, what shade is this? Oh lord. Matte Darling lipstick. And now it has like it's a certain scent to it. I can't pinpoint. Almost peppermint-ish. It's like a really pretty nude. I definitely like the Dolpa applicator because I feel like you can really like line your lips without using a liner. That's pretty. And if you want to ombre it, you can definitely ombre it, apply a darker liner and then apply this in the middle and it'll look even more stunning. But I like it as is. So the foundation is a definite for me. I think it was like $9. It was a crazy amount, like super cheap. I would definitely recommend these. These, just so you guys know, I am in the shade F10 and F7 for the highlights. So if you're close or similar to my complexion, that's what I use. This Revolution Forever Flawless Constellation. I love this palette. Really pretty. Definitely recommend if you're a person who loves color. Also, there's a lot of neutrals here, which is really great. You can definitely do a neutral eyeshadow look with the Universal, the Fractal, the Carve, the Celestial, Mars, Asteroid, Solar. Like you can really cluster. Even Retrograde, which is kind of like a plum color, but you could definitely, if you're a neutral girl, you would definitely be able to use that color. The Vintage Lace, which is this, I think this is gorgeous. Like it just has such a beautiful highlighter selection here. I love the intensity. Like it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It doesn't have any like glittery specks, which a lot of highlighters have. It just has like this metallic-y look to it. So I love it. I would definitely recommend it. Now, I did mention that I was going to swatch the Vivid Baked highlighter for you guys if you guys have not seen it. So this is what it looks like. Now guys, this is kind of everything. Look at this. Like, it just has like a nice gold. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys offhand. I'll put it directly under so you guys can see. You see, like it has that nice gold undertone to it, but almost like a muted gold. It's really gorgeous. And you can always mix highlighter colors, like go crazy. Look at that. That's just like gorgeousness. Okay, so enough with the highlighter. The lip, I want to say lips, liquid lipstick, because that's what it feels like to me once it dries. It's a little drying, but that's only if you don't moisturize your lips. So I say maybe use a lip scrub before using this and moisturize, and you'll be fine. It's a beautiful color. This is the Darling color. Really beautiful nude. It's not sticky at all. It just has more of a drying consistency, so you just have to be careful and make sure to moisturize your lips before applying this. But other than that, I would definitely recommend it as well. They had beautiful nudes and like mauve colors, so definitely go to your local Ulta and check them out. I love this brand overall. To all the products that I've tried, whether it was the Conceal and Define, which I've tried before, the Vivid Baked highlighter, which I've tried before, but the new products today, nothing has disappointed me. So it's definitely a brand to look out for. I feel like it doesn't get enough hype. Of course, everybody has heard of it, but I feel like it just doesn't get enough hype than it should. So hopefully you guys spread the word. Check these out in your local Ulta. I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised. And I mean, I'm living for this foundation. Definitely check out the foundation. But other than that, we are done here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. please be sure to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more full face of makeup brands. Any makeup brand in particular that you would like to see, just let me know down in the comments section and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. Other than that, see you in the next video. Bye guys.